the Bennet family learns that wealthy Mr. Bingley has moved into Netherfield, exciting Mrs. Bennet's hopes of marrying off her daughters. At the Meryton ball, Mr. Bingley charms everyone, while Mr. Darcy insults Elizabeth, sparking her dislike. Jane and Bingley's romance begins to blossom, while Darcy grows intrigued by Elizabeth's wit and intelligence. Mr. Collins, the pompous heir to Longbourn, visits and proposes to Elizabeth, who rejects him. Charlotte Lucas accepts Mr. Collins' proposal for practical reasons, disappointing Elizabeth. Elizabeth meets the charming Mr. Wickham, who claims Darcy wronged him, increasing Elizabeth's prejudice. At Rosings, Darcy unexpectedly proposes to Elizabeth, but insults her family in the process. She angrily refuses. Darcy gives Elizabeth a letter explaining his past actions, including his conflict with Wickham and interference in Jane's romance. Elizabeth begins to reconsider her judgment of Darcy as she realizes her own prejudice and misjudgment. Elizabeth visits Pemberley and is surprised by Darcy's kindness and generosity, changing her view of him. Lydia runs away with Wickham, threatening the family's reputation. Darcy secretly intervenes to ensure they marry. Elizabeth learns of Darcy's actions to help Lydia and is deeply moved by his integrity. Bingley returns and proposes to Jane, while Lady Catherine confronts Elizabeth about Darcy. Darcy proposes again, and this time Elizabeth accepts, having grown to love and respect him. The novel ends with the marriages of Elizabeth and Darcy, and Jane and Bingley, resolving the romantic and social tensions. Throughout the story, Elizabeth's quick wit and moral growth make her a beloved protagonist. Darcy's transformation from prideful to humble reflects one of the novel's core themes of self-awareness and change. The Bennet family dynamic provides both comic relief and commentary on social mobility and gender roles. Mr. Collins serves as a parody of social climbing and blind loyalty to status. The novel critiques the limitations placed on women, especially regarding marriage and inheritance. Austen uses irony and satire to expose the absurdities of class-conscious society. The title Pride and Prejudice refers to Darcy's pride and Elizabeth's prejudice, which both must overcome. Minor characters like Lydia and Wickham highlight the dangers of impulsive behavior and superficial charm. Charlotte's marriage illustrates the harsh reality many women faced when choosing security over love. Through vivid dialogue and subtle commentary, Austen builds a story of love, growth, and societal critique.